just get a small black coffee? Awesome. Thank you so much. Hi, everybody.
What's up, Tina? How was your trip?
Jonathan.
Clearly. Thankfully.
I just got coffee with my sister because we just got back from vacation last night. We got in at like 11 o'clock. We were driving from about 5:30 in the morning until 11 o'clock at night, and it was ridiculous. As I'm getting older, I don't know how I feel about road trips like that. So anyway, on the way back, my dad said he wanted to do this whole plant-based thing, which is really exciting, even though I'm a little hesitant. He was just trying to do the whole keto bullshit, because he thinks carbs make you fat, which they don't. They don't make you fat. Anyway, now I'm on the way to Trader Joe's to stock up on food because we have zero food in the house right now because we've been gone for 2 weeks. Good, how are you?
Well, I'm struggling this weekend. I'm trying to get enough money for a room tonight to catch up on sleep.
Gotcha. I don't have any cash, I'm sorry.
All right, I understand.
Okay. Well, that unnerved me a little bit because that dude totally just snuck up on me. I didn't hear or see him coming until he started talking, which really creeped me out just a little bit because it made me realize how vulnerable I am in a parking lot. Anyway, I'm gonna go home now. All right, so here's a recap of what we got at the grocery store. And all of this we got for $104.38. So I got 2 big bunches of bananas because I'm gonna go through those, and some apples, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries. Those are gonna be great with like oatmeal and in the morning. Farro, I've had this at like restaurants and stuff, but I've never just made it on my own, so I got some of that. I got 3 different kinds of potatoes. So I got our normal yellow potatoes. I got these the purple sweet potatoes that are white on the inside, I believe. According to the picture, they are white on the inside. I've never tried those before. And then just organic sweet potatoes. Let's see. I've got garlic, onions, carrots, basil. I love basil. Zucchini, peppers, asparagus, Brussels sprouts. I got baby spinach, spring mix, arugula, and Trader Joe's famous cruciferous crunch. I love that stuff. I also got this baby broccolini. And then I've got 2 things of firm tofu. The sriracha baked tofu, because I love it. Some tempeh. And then my frozens, I got roasted corn, peas, shelled edamame, and some roasted, the fire roasted bell peppers and onions. All right, so I just put breakfast together real quick. The tofu scramble was pre-made, so I didn't have to make that when I got home. But the potatoes, I just kind of boiled and then put in that pan over there for a little bit. And then I wilted some spinach. And on top of that, I put some balsamic vinegar. So it's an Italian herb balsamic vinegar that's really good. And it adds a lot of flavor without adding a lot of calories, which is great. But we lost the bottle. I think the stopper or whatever broke, so we had to switch it and put it in this little jar. So let's see. Let's see how good this is. So I've got some of that balsamic vinegar on the potatoes too. That is awesome. It's so simple. I put some onion powder and garlic powder on the potatoes, but that's it. Yeah, that is great. And some of the spinach. So simple, but so good. All right, I'm gonna go finish eating this. And I'll talk to you guys later. All right, I'm going to prep some of the sweet potatoes that I got today, and I'm gonna have them pre-cooked for this coming week and for meals, so it's easily accessible. And I've found that the simplest way to do that is turning on the oven. I just turned mine on to 400 to let it preheat a little bit. The preheating isn't 100% necessary. Like, it's not gonna make it or break it if you preheat it or not. But we're gonna put these we're gonna put these in the oven for about 45 minutes, and then we're just gonna turn the oven off and let them sit there. And it might sound kind of, you know, silly or whatever, but it makes for the best sweet potatoes. Like, if you're looking for the ones that are like super soft and caramelized and really sweet, this is the way to do it. All right, so I've gotten all of these pre-washed, and then I'm gonna show you what I've got here. And this is just some parchment paper that I crinkled up and then spread out so it'll lay flat. And I'm just gonna like dry these off. And I'm just gonna poke some of these so that they've got a place for pressure to release, because nobody likes explodey potato. It really doesn't take much. Just gotta get in there a little bit. And we are going to put these in the oven. Boom. All right, so I'm gonna set a timer for 45 minutes. And we're just gonna let that go. All right, so I recorded this whole thing and then realized that my camera did not record any of it. Lovely. So to recap, this is dinner. We've got spring mix and a little bit of this cruciferous crunch. And that is in these bowls. So the tahini based dressing that we just made is on the greens and it's on the chickpeas. And we've got some rice. So I just took 1 can of chickpeas and split it between these 2 bowls. And then for mine, I'm gonna add some sriracha on the rice. Boom. And that's it. That's it for dinner.